Good morning. Happy Easter 2023. It's April 9th, 2023. Camping up at Rennselearville State Forest. Beautiful morning. Sun shining. Uh, Skies are deep blue. The wind finally quit. I mean, it was so windy for most of this camping trip. Wind finally died down around 8 o'clock on Saturday last night. So I had a nice fire. Although I was tired, I mean, I go to bed at normally at 9 o'clock or even before that. But stay up to 10 is tough now. But I get up early, and now the mornings are so much lighter. I mean, it's bright out at 5 o'clock, 5:30. Even there's some light, and then by 6:30 the sun's up, and it's nice. I mean, I got a ton of solar right now because this campsite's not super shaded, especially in the fall and the spring when the leaves aren't on and sun angle's strong, and it's a nice fire last night. Put it out with snow and ice and some water. I didn't have enough snow because it's starting to, there's less and less snow, and I'm sure it'll be gone by next week. I just wanted to make sure it's out cold though, because of just because of the fire risk. Even though the ground's still fairly damp, although now it's frozen from the cold. But I'm sure this week it's going to dry out good, and it's going to be hitting 80, and be hot this week, but I'm not coming up here next weekend or anytime soon. Maybe in May, maybe. Or maybe I'll wait till the fall. Other places I want to go. I mean, tomorrow um, tomorrow I'm getting my truck serviced, oil changed, I'm gonna have the transmission fluid done, transfer case fluid changed. Oil changed, antifreeze, because that needs to be done. A lot of things got to get done because it's 100,000 miles. I just want to keep this running at least for a few more years, if at all possible. Even though things are getting kind of rusty in the undercarriage, I'm going to actually wash it when I get home. I wash it and go to the store after I got to my parents for Easter. I checked out the Hillcross parcel yesterday. The old farm up there they were going to develop that eventually the state ended up buying. It's nice, fantastic views. I just hope it doesn't get too overgrown in the coming years where you lose the views, but maybe they can keep it open, brush hog it every so often for wildlife and birds. I mean, it's not a great place for birding right now, but yeah. So yeah, it's been a great weekend, just super cold. I wish it. I mean, I sat out in the hammock for a little while, but it couldn't stay out too long. It was just the wind. I mean, it would have been a nice weekend if it wasn't so windy. But I mean, it is early April. Obviously, May is coming. June, it'll be a lot warmer then. And once my truck is serviced, hopefully I can do some longer trips. I'd like to get out to Madison County, maybe even as far as Cazenovia the next couple weeks. A lot depends on work and how everything goes, but won't happen next week. I know I'm going to be busy next weekend, but hopefully sometime this spring. I do want, if this mud, if it warms up enough before I leave, I do want to try to fill in these ruts a little bit. These are all from Thursday. What actually happened is I started backing up, and I wanted to get back. I didn't want to be right out on the roads, and I started to back up, started to sink, and I pulled it up farther, but then on Friday when everything froze up again, I pulled the truck back. I didn't really want to be under this branch if I could avoid it, because with the winds I knew coming, nothing came down, but I didn't want to be under a branch if it came down. So yeah, it's been a great weekend. Wish it was a little warmer though. We're at 4 minutes, so I think we're gonna end this video.